hello, how are you? This is Beema's Crafty Corner, and I'm Beema, better known as Els. And this is my monthly sale for the month of May. Normally we have this on the 7th, but because, the 7th is in the middle of the week, we decided we were going to put it a little bit earlier. We don't want to run into other sales that go on the second week. So we did it today. I apologize. I was going to do it yesterday, but I had Brian scheduled, and then he had something else come up. He couldn't do it. So, things happen, man. He had to go to his niece's birthday. That's important. Okay. So, we're going to hang out for a few minutes. Just, give everybody a chance to show up. Arlene is in the house. Hello, my dear. How are you? Red. Sasha's here. Hello, Marcy. Long time no see, babe. Jennifer L is in the house. Jennifer, I think I still have a package for you. I don't think you responded to my, I think I emailed you, or I might have instant messaged you. Mari's in the house. Hello, Miss Mari. How are you? Miss Nicole, nice to see you. This is driving me crazy. Hold on. Okay, that was weird. Sherry, hello, Sherry. How's your leg, honey? Hello, Wilhelmina. Nice to see you, babe. And there he is. He cannot help himself. Nobody wants to see that. Put it down. Good Lord. House Mouse is in the house. Everybody say hi to Hubber. Cats aren't supposed to like tummy rubs. You know this, right? Because I'm not a cat. I'm a mean predator, Mom. Oh, she'll be along shortly. Let me go rattle her cage. People are looking for you. She'll poke her head in. She will. She's one of those people that's always, late. All right. So we're going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to leave you guys hairy. I'll be right back. Okay, I got boxes. I forgot the boxes. Yeah, he's spoiled rotten. Hi, Brat. No, No, we've talked about this. Where are you allowed to be? It's not over here. You're allowed to be on that table, the back of my chair, and the floor. Right? Hello, Miss Francis. Hello, Christine. Getting him treats. They're going to buy us 30 seconds of peace and quiet. There you go, honey. It's for you. He keeps insisting that he wants to go outside, and then I let him outside, and he realizes that it's raining. You want some kitty treats, Marcy? All righty. If you're in the house and I missed you, I apologize. You know, things happen. All right. Keep in mind that if we have a payment arrangement, that payment arrangement, of course, stays in effect for this sale. These are the rules. So if we have a payment arrangement, it is in effect for today's sale. If you need a payment arrangement, you need to let me know in advance, okay? You have 7 days from the day I bill you to pay. If there's an issue, you let me know. The faster you pay, the faster I ship. I ship either USPS or UPS, depending upon the rates. I always try to get you the fastest, cheapest rate I can. If you have an outstanding bill, I will skip you when I'm writing down the buyers. What's on my screen's final. Your screen always shows you first. It's a dispute. I will refresh, and that's going to be the final thing. If you want to ship to another person, there's a $1 minimum fee, more if it's required, and I have to have shipping information before you buy. Hubbard has put the address in there, so you don't have to cook them, right? So, you know, message me if I don't have your information. Arlene, I swear if you message me, I'm going to come and beat you. Your neighbors will be like, there's two handicapped ladies beating the crap out of each other out here. They're in wheelchairs with canes doing lancing. That's right. We're having medieval battles in the front yard. No, sending your bill to a random stranger is not considered a payment arrangement. Good try, though. Good try. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 72 lots for you today. Most of these items are just $1 or $2, maybe $3. I think $3 was my thing this month. But I changed something. Let me make sure that I got that. It's on the last page. Yeah, okay. I did. I changed it.
What did you change?
Nothing. Yours is correct. If you're looking at the one that has some holes in it, like there's no number 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're good. For Walmart for wheel cart, Justin Kerner. I like your daughter. Oh. Okay, I'm going to turn on my fan because, you know, I'm going to get started here on this little sale and, well, you know, hot flashes will commence. These over here. Now, for anybody who bought the countdown sale we had last week, I am going to put those items with these items. They're all outside in the boxes. I have fresh boxes for everybody, except Michelle. She didn't get a fresh box ever. I'm serious. I'm going to take like a banker's box and like I'm going to decorate it just for her. I swear.
We're upgrading her to large plastic tote.
Large plastic tote. It's not the first person who's come to my sales who's been upgraded to a large plastic tote. All righty. Marty's like, I got water. We're ready. Did anybody bring snacks?
What?
All right. So we're going to get this party started. I'm going here. Pull out what I got. All right. So some of this stuff is a little weird. Some of it's okay. So I have 2 in the pink. We'll call those A. And 2 in the green, which we'll call B. Now, these are just little 3x3 note cards and 3x3, 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 inch envelopes. Okay. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes and 5 cards in each set. And are you ready for this? Because I'm a lunatic. 50 cents. 50 cents a piece. You want one? 50 cents, guys. I don't have any non-stick stickers. I think I'm all out of those. They didn't have any when I went to Temu last time. Well, Daiso. I know. Oh, I do have some. Oh, goody, goody. I do. Okay. All right, we're in business. Miss Nicole. Green. Green for Miss Nicole. Pink for Miss Sash. All right, let's build a box. If you build it, they will fill it. Sash. And these last 2 go to red. Moving right along. Okay. So this is one of the few things that I found that was actually sellable. It's a set of stickers. We're calling them weird because, yeah, I have no idea how many of them are in here, but, you know, there's a few. And so we're going to do it for 50 cents. 50 cents. Weird stickers. Arlene. You got it, babe. All right, I have a little ephemera thing here. It's from Rosie's Studio. It's called Frolic, and they're craft tickets. So they're just like different tickets and things. It could be cool to cover them over, but they're $1. $1. if anybody is interested. There's like pink and green and blue and purple, and they're kind of cool. They're really big tickets. Come on, camera, focus. Thank you. God, that thing can be annoying. You know what I don't have? I don't have the bad egg shoe. I need a bad egg shoe. Okay. I'll just put it over there for now. I'll find one later. All right, what do we got? I have a 6x6 disassembled paper pad. Now, I'm relatively certain that this is the same pad that we're currently using for the Sherlock Holmes journal, for the detective journal. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it is disassembled. It is 6x6. And because it is disassembled, we're going to do it for $3. $3 on this one. $3 if anybody is interested.
Bad egg sheet.
Thank you.
Welcome.
$3 if anybody is interested in that one. Red. You got it, babe. Okay. It's in here. I know it is. I put all this stuff in order. All right, so I have some Martha Stewart Halloween tape. It's like lace tape. This one's like black pumpkins, and this one's orange pumpkins, and this one's like polka dots. You know, you can get the $1.75 off the back. That's not the price. Not $1.75. No, it's $1. $1 for anybody who wants the Martha Stewart tape for $1. Miss Christine. You got it, babe. All right, next I have these. We had these a while ago. This is the last set. Let's open it up and take a look because they're different. So you have these top load envelopes in a rainbow of colors. And then you have the card that goes inside. And these are just flat cards. Okay. And we're going to do this for $1. $1. $1. Hey, Steph. Red. You guys. Oh, I have a set of craft clips. 6 pieces in here. These are the same ones that I use. I should probably put the tag on there that says that I sold that to you. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do these for $2. $2 for the craft clips. God, he's getting so good at this. It's like it's not his first rodeo. All right, next up. I have a beautiful vintage doily. It's in actually pretty good shape. It has a very light stain right here, kind of a yellowing stain, but I think it's age, really. It is 2-ply. It's batten. It's a nice, heavy linen cotton. And it is actually big enough to cover a journal. It is at the widest point about 17.25 inches, 17.5 inches by 12. So it's a good size. It is the very last of all the lace and things that I have for now until I go shopping. But we're going to do this little lace doily here for $4. $4. Hey, JP. She's here. She's here. No? I just started. This is number 9.
Could you let them in, please?
Yes, I will let them in.
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Go on, go lay down. Thank you.
Okay. I'm moving this away. $4, and I'm moving it away. It's going into the bad egg bin. Nobody wants it. It's okay. I know somebody who will. She's just at the beach. All right. Next, I have these. These are stinking cute, guys. These would be so adorable in a journal. So they're the little letter and number practice books. Look. How cute. They are staple bound, so they're going to be easy to take apart. So you got all your letters and then words and stuff. How cute are these? And then there's just some practice page in the back. How cute are these, right? 50 cents. I'm going to do them for 50 cents a piece. He's back. Harry, could you get down, please? Get down, down, down. Get down, down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. All right. All righty, we've got Arlene, Steffi G, Miss Nicole, Miss Mari, 2 at 50 cents. Red, 2 at 50 cents. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got one left. And that'll be Steffi's extra, I think. Nope. Sandy. Sorry. Sandy, I only have one. Is that going to be okay? Okay. One for Miss Arlene. One for Steffi G. How do I not have a box for you? Hold on. I'm gonna have to put you in a box. Oh. Boy, he is in a mood today. Go. One for Miss Nicole. Mari. ×2, my dear. Mari doesn't have a box either. I'm gonna have to make a box for Mari. Red. ×2. Got you. Let me make some boxes. Sorry. I'm going to tuck you in on the shelf here next to Christine. You guys should have a lot to talk about. Here we go. Okay. Steffi G. All right, for the moment, you have your own shelf, Steffi. You want me to give it to Sandy? Okay. Where's my things? Here we go. Times 2. All right, so Steffi's is going to Sandy. Okay. Got it. Boy, if I had known those were that popular, I'd have grabbed the other 2 packs. Okay. What do we got? All right. There's at least 5 in each one. A is the flower. B is the black and white flower. These are those little envelopes, guys. And we're doing them for $1. $1. $1. Hey, Roseanne. All right, let me put stickers on these and we'll get rid of them. Down the bad egg chute to go. What is next? What is next? Oh, okay, I got you. I always look up before I bring up the next item because sometimes people are, their internet is slow. Okay. All right. So this one's kind of got a little strange story. So this is, usually I buy, the sets of rub-ons and we put them in the shop and everything's great. But now that I can't get any more Temu, this is a new one and a one and done because I don't see when we're going to be getting them again, So these are rub-ons. They're little trolls. Okay. Oh my God, they are stinking cute, guys. So you have this one, which is kind of a mixed seasonal kind of thing with some just normal ones. And then this one, you got some seasonals and some normals. Santa Troll on vacation. This one's mostly fall, and this one's all Christmas. Okay, so you get 4 sheets of the little trolleys. And even though it's the last, I'm not going to change the price on these. So $3. They're going to be $3 a set, guys.
Did you say how much here? I didn't.
Yes, $3. Sorry. I usually give them a visual cue. I didn't. Arlene. $3. Arlene. And Roseanne. Hey, come apart. Yeah. and they're really pretty because they're kind of seasonal, you know. All right, Miss Steffi, you and Roseanne, don't fight. You're on the bottom shelf, both of you. No fighting. All right, I'm going to put a ticket on this one. I'm going to put it in the bad bin. All right. And we're down one sheet. Nomies. She did it. I know. No fighting. Okay, here we go. What do we got next? Okay. We're gonna call this AB. These are my little sketch ventures. One is Bryce Canyon, the other one is Zion. And they're like, okay. They're like these little trail books, you know, where you sketch stuff that you see on the trail and whatnot. And so we're going to do these. Let me get my price list out. Okay. I skipped something, honey. I'm sorry. Did you catch that?
No, I'm ready to do the Making Memories mini books. That's what those are, right?
No.
No.
No. Hold on, guys, because I don't want to confuse Hubbard. So we're going to do those in a second. We're going to do the one that he's got up. Here it is. No, I got it. Just what you got. So this is Making Memories. It's a mini book combo. It's a 4x4 cover, and you get inner pages. Plus, you get some ribbon, and it's all, you know, acid-free and all of that. And we're going to do this one for $2. Sorry, I can't confuse hubby. He gets frustrated. $2. Harry, you can't live there. You can't. You gotta go. You gotta go. Seriously. Go. Go. Get down. Harry. I'll sell you. You'll go to a new mommy. You'll get a new human. I'll sell you to Carla. And then you'll have to put up with murder mittens.
What Carla ever do to you?
I know, right? Okay, nobody wants the mini book. We're moving. Now we'll go back to the other one. Let me get him out of here. Go, go, go. Scram. Go. You're just going to... It's like the War of the Wills here. Here. You can have 3 of those, and then you got to go.
Your sale's been hijacked by a cat.
I know. All right, that's it. Down. Down. Harry. Don't look at me like you don't know what that means. Get down and go in the kitty cave. Go on. Go on. Down. Get down. Oh, you're such a brat. All right, we'll get back to this. So these are the little sketchbooks. This is Ringo the Ringtail, and this is Polly the Pronghorn. So they're National Park Series books, and we're doing these for $1. It's $1. What the hell? Roseanne. Oh, both of them. Okay. ×2. They're yours, my dear. Okay. Then we have these. This is another one of the items that I was able to salvage. These are danger tags, and there's 10 in each package. They are the same. It's just they're double-sided. But there's 10 of them in there. And we're going to do them for $3. You could glue one to hubby. Oh, hubby's in the shitter today, huh?
What does it say?
Hold on. So it says, danger, this energy source has been locked out. Unauthorized removal of this locker tag may result in immediate discharge. There's remarks. Then on the other side, it says, equipment locked out. A life is on the line. It can only be removed by the department that put it on there. All righty, Miss Roseanne. One for you. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Mari. One for Miss Mari. One for Red. I'm trying to get the body tags. Michelle is looking. Miss Steph J. Okay, let's put these in the boxes. For Miss Steffi, for Miss Red, one for Miss Mari, and one for Miss Rosie. I know, right? Gotta have it. All right, I'm gonna put this tag on this one, and we're gonna put it in there for the after sale. What is next? What is next? All right, so I found this too. There's 3 pieces in there. I don't know how many pieces are supposed to be in there. They're little charms. They look like clocks, kind of like vintage looking clocks. But there's 3 pieces in there. And they're from Bead Landing, and we're going to do them for $2. Miss Roseanne. All right, hold on a second, because now she's got me worried. She never misses a chance to heckle. That's that guy, the WTF, Hecklefish. Love that thing. Okay. So these are those negatives that I picked up at that vintage rummage sale that I went to. And I put them in these beautiful damask bags. She's got a big one. Why not a little one? So these are very old negatives. Okay. There is pictures on them. That's 2 ladies standing by a car. This is a woman in a fur coat.
You got a white piece of paper you can show behind it?
I don't know that these will actually show up. That's the thing.
Well, put a piece of white paper behind it.
So they do have images on them, see? And, some of them you get more than others, because this has got 4 pictures, and this one has 2 pictures, the one picture. This one has 1 picture. So, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You get about 15 of these negatives in the pack, plus the damask bag. And if anybody wants to know, the bag is 4 by 6. They're $2. So, I love Hecklefish, right? He's always up to something, gets caught doing stuff he shouldn't be doing. He's always calling for bail money. Funny. All right. Take my negatives and go. What's next? Okay, these are Dutch Sightseeing Maps. I happen to have one out here, I think. And I can show you. Yes. Step G. What's on the negatives? You got it, babe. Yeah. All right, so these look like this, and what they are is at least each one of them contains at least one of these single open, and I believe like a double open. Okay, and they're just these really great little, and it's got in Dutch and it's in English, so you can actually read it, but it gives you this little cool little map and stuff. See, this one has like, it's like a this one is for like shopping. There's like a shopper stroll, so you have all the stores, and so you get the idea. So they're, you know, that's what these are, and there's, I think, 3 or 4 pieces in each one. So we're gonna do these for $2 on the Dutch. $2 for double Dutch. Yeah. One for Miss Red. Antiquarian. Okay. I will put some tags on these and put them in the no bin. By the way, my favorite Ringo Starr song, the No song. Love that though. What do we got? All right. I have these bags of assorted metal stuffs. There's keys, there's paper clips, there's brads and gourd pins and book plate things, and basically that's what's in all of them. Okay, and I'm going to do these for $3. $3 for the bag o' metals stuff. Miss Nicole. For Red. By the way, I do that with my eyes closed. I do. £10? Yeah. Metal bits. We all need them, right? Okay, those are going in the thing. Let me put a tag on the first one, though, so we know how much they are later on. And I don't have to try and find it on the list. Bye, Jersey. What's next? I don't know. Let me look. We did that. All right. This one, guys, you're just looking really at the tin. It's a metal tin. It's got a skull on it. But it was also found to contain some stuff. There's some skulls in there and a couple of little metal pieces, some wood pieces, some charms, you know, it's got stuff. So $2. $2. Yeah. That's my hobby too. Red. You got it, babe. All right. Hey. God. Okay. This is one of those things that proves that Els is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There are 40 little containers in here. Each container has at least, I don't know, like 10 eyelets in it. There's ovals, there's squares, there's circles, there's flowers. There's big ones, there's little ones. There's every stinking color of the rainbow. I think these are all standard size though. But I mean, like there's pink and hot pink. There's triangles. There is every color you can imagine in here, okay? Plus regular round eyelets. These things are, you know, they're costly. They're expensive. But I'll tell you what, we're going to do this one today. This is my sales special.
I don't know why Jennifer's saying me.
Gotta wait, man.
Cases, please.
You gotta wait. So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. This is, like I said, this is like my show, my sales special today. I am doing this. Are you crazy? Of course I am. $8. Jennifer, do you need these cases, these clear cases? Is that what you need? Talk to me, babe. Talk to me. Because if you need those, I have them in the shop. Because I have the ones, you know, that are the size of the daubers. I carry those in the shop. So if you need some, you let me know next time you come over. Seriously, woman. Okay. Okay, I only have one of these. This is the Heritage Corner Punch. We'll get out a piece of cardstock. We'll try all three sides. That's the first one. Also, I guess if you put the paper all the way in, huh? That's the second one. And the third one. Okay. This little sucker right here, and it's going for $2, $2 today. So if you have Romantique, this is the Heritage one. Miss Christine. Yes, my dear. Oh, what's next? All right. All right, we had these a while back, and I found more. This is paper that's made in India from recycled cotton. Okay, so you get the envelopes and the little note cards, and they have different designs on them. So it looks like you're going to get 8 in the package. For $3. Miss Arlene. And Miss Jersey. I got to make you a box, babe. Hold on. Oh, that box does not have a tag on it. All right. What's next? All right, I have a set of Wild West style postcards. That's, of course, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. This is a Navajo silversmith. And this one is Apache Indian Scouts. So you get all 3 in the pack, and we're doing it for $2. Kind of cool if anybody's doing a man's journal or a Southwest journal or, you know, a journal. Miss Roseanne. All right. Next. I didn't know I had any of these left, but apparently I do. These are issued by the U.S. Postal Service. These are first day of issue. And what they are is a stamp. That's the first day of issue, and they did all 50 states. And then it tells you this is from Iowa. It's the Eastern Goldfinch and Wild Rose. And so they stamp this first day of issue. It goes on the envelope, and then they send that to people. And somebody collects them. I used to have the whole collection, but I've sold them off, except for Oklahoma, Kansas, and Iowa. So this one gets an Eastern Goldfinch and Wild Rose. Kansas is a Western Meadowlark and Sunflower. And Oklahoma is the Scissored-tail Flycatcher and Mistletoe. So you're going to get all 3 of those in the set for $2. $2. All right, $2. All right, let me refresh and see what I've got here. Because for some reason I'm on Top Chat. I hate when YouTube does that. Okay. I see Miss Jersey. You got him, babe. What's next? Okay, this is an odd one. I know it's not quite that time yet, but this is called Christmas Delights, and it makes 12 extra special cards tonight. these are card toppers. And I haven't opened this, but we're going to open it and take a look real quick. So you see there's pictures on the front, and here's all the bits and pieces and parts. So you've got all your card pieces, so you can make all different cards, and each one of these makes a different card. That's the front of the card, and then this is the stuff that you decorate it with. So there's at least 12 sheets in here. We'll just look at a couple randoms. Okay. 278 individual elements. 12 die-cut foiled sheets. And it makes 12 cards. Well, I mean, you could make more with it if you wanted to, I suppose. If you wanted to, you could make, I don't know, 20 cards maybe. Leftover pieces. It's all kind of coordinated, so. I think it would depend on what you want to put on the cards. This is going to be a pain in the butt to put back in here. I should not have taken it out. Work smarter, not harder. Be smarter than the bag. So we're going to do the Christmas toppers for $4.
Jennifer's asking how that works.
You take each sheet, and each sheet has all the elements on it, and then you build on a card with it. So you just fold a regular card, and then you put these on top. And Gypsy. You got it, Jersey. All right, I have a bag of rings for ring-bound journals. You get all the sizes in here. So you're going to get the 1.5, the 1, and the 3/4. So you're going to get them all. They're all in there. I don't know how many are in the bag. Just a big old bag. Just a big old bag. $2. It's a big old bag of rings. Steffi. I'll find the end. Here we go. Whew. All right, Gypsy. Christine. Mari. And red. And those are gone. All right. Miss Mari. Miss Christine. Miss Gypsy. And Miss Red. Okay. One big giant ring. I'm just tossing it behind me. And whoever's box it lands in gets it. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to know that Hubber worked his little fingers to the bones. We're going to call this A, B, and C. Because if you know who these belonged to, who they used to belong to, you know the condition that they were in. But Hubbard worked very hard, and it took him a long time, but he managed to make them look decent again. So we're going to go A, B, and C. These are going to be $2 a piece. So 1, 2, and 3. $2 a piece. He does. If you saw these before and you know who they belonged to, whoa. All right. See, Roseanne knows. She knows what they look like.
Me and a putty knife.
Yeah. I got to tell you, that was after I gave up on it. Seriously. I did. I was like, oh no. Oh no. All right, we're going to do that again. Only these are going to be $3. So this is A. This one is a speedball. This one is no brand. And this one is the same brand I like. And these are the 1, 2, 3. These are the 4-inch. 3.5 inch. Sorry, 3.5 inch. I know. I thought they were throwaway too. I'll be honest. I did too. I was like, I tried for like 4 or 5 attempts and I could not get them clean. I was like, yeah, these are gonna have to go. Hubby said he'd take a shot at it, and he got them clean. Like, damn.
Not exactly like new, but you know what? Really damn close.
For Miss Red. Y'all just don't want Squeaky. We're going to call him Squeaky. All right. Let me put a tag on him and throw him in the bin. Telling you.
Janie.
Hi, Miss Jenny. All right. Moving on to the next bin, ladies. Make sure I got the right side of this thing. No, I don't. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm a little better now. It took me a minute. We do have a giveaway coming up. It's going to be at the end. And that particular giveaway is actually sponsored by Arlene. All right, let's see what we got. Blah, blah. Okay. So you guys have seen me using these if you've been in my lives lately. I've been using these. And so we're going to do this by the letter. We'll do A. A is this one. This one is the pockets and folds. So it's the pocket one. It's in craft paper, not black. This one's in craft. And this one is insert C. We're going to call that one B. And that is also in craft. And we're doing these for $3.
I mean, sorry. Ooh.
All right, Miss Maggie. Miss Maggie, I'm going to have to make you a box. That's it. I'm putting you in a box. Well, they're called flip-flops. And what they are is big pieces of heavy cardstock designed to help you make pockets and things. Miss Maggie, I'm going to put you down here by Jersey now. You guys get along well, okay? All right, so we're going to do this. This is the pockets and stuff in white. That's A. B is this one. This is actually the insert that we're currently working. That's B. C is this one. This is 21 inches long. This one's 18 inches, this one's 17, and this one's 15 and a half. So they're quite large. So we're going to do A, which is that one. B, this one's quite thick. C, and then we'll do a D, and it's this one. This one has some really, this is 15 and a half, 13 and a half, 11 and 3/4, 12 inches by 7 and 3/4, and this one is 6 by 11 and 1/4. So big pieces, and these are all in white, so you can make them any color you want. And again, these are $3 on the go. All right, Sandra would like B. You know what this is going to be? This is going to be her coming out going, how am I using this? I love her. Ooh, almost threw that right over the top. Yeah, you turned into a 12-year-old boy, didn't you? Jersey says A. You got it, girl. D for Miss Maggie. You still have C. This is the one I have left. It's the big long one. Let me put these away. One for Miss Maggie. For Gypsy. Roseanne, you want this one? Okay, let me get a tag here. Roseanne. If I come across any more of these guys, I will let you know. Also, if I come across any more of the books, because those are just huge. We're having a real good time with the one that we have. So, yeah, I mean, they're designed for this book, but I'm going to actually do this book. Like, outside of this, I'm gonna do a video on how to build this book. Because it's really a scrapbook. But these inserts are fantastic. I love them. Okay. That's why we're calling it an album journal. So that, I think, is all that I have of those right now. Let's see. I have this. This is from Little Birdie, and it's a brick style stencil. It's 4 by 7 inches, and we're doing it for $2. Miss Arlene. Well, you know, when I first got it, I opened up the pack and I looked at it and I was like, this is paper. What the hell? And then I really started looking at it and I was like, there's so much that you can do with this. and it's such a different size. And so we started playing with it, and I decided we're going to put it in that book. I was like, it's supposed to be in here. Let's put it in. All right. Here's a weird one. All right. So originally, this sucker sold for $9.95. I'm led to understand that it's actually worth quite a bit more now, because this was only till 2015. It's 10 years later, so we're actually at 35 years. This is a Harry Potter magazine, and we're going to do it for...
Did you get Arlene on the...
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to do this for $5. Miriam. Hello, Mary. All right, I'm putting that over here so that it doesn't get destroyed. And we'll move on. All right, I have one set. It's all that's left. One set of the lime green and gray file folders. These are lime green on the inside. And if they're lime green on the outside, they're gray on the inside. So it's a 3-part set. You get the top, the middle, and the bottom. And it's $2. $2. Nom. Miss Steffi G. Now, everybody keep in mind that Hubbard is off today and tomorrow. So I will get billing done tonight. And if you pay before noon tomorrow, your stuff will ship by noon tomorrow. Okay, 12-year-old little boy, behave yourself.
What do I do now?
Not you. She knows who I'm talking to. All right, so I have this magazine. And it still has the patterns in it. It's called Soft Dolls and Animals. And it's how to make these soft fabric dolls. Okay. Keep it together, Arlene. I know you can. $3.
The thing on the front of it looks like something out of what?
Shush.
Oh, what was that movie?
Dark Crystal.
Yeah, it looks like Dark Crystal-ish kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it in the bad egg bin. All right, next up we have this one. It's a little beat up. 55 free patterns. This is like a craft all kinds of stuff kind of magazine. It's older, but you know, it's got some cool stuff in it. Look at Barbie on the move. You can make some Barbie clothes. These little decorator pins with this is oven baked clay. There's you know, greenery type stuff that you can do. All kinds of neat stuff. It's just a vintage craft book, and some of it's kind of cool. So we're gonna do this one for $3. What the hell? $3. right, Miss Gypsy. You got it, honey. Whoa. Okay, I managed to salvage this out of the room. This is that large set of stencils. So for anybody who jelly plates, you have the tree bark, the kaleidoscope, the bubbles, bigger bubbles. I don't know what that is. These kind of wavy things. And a bee with flowers. What is that? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces. These are 11 by 7. Oh, Nicole, honey, I sell everything. And you know what? If you want to sell it and make a little bit of a profit, you just let me know and I'll set up a time for you. You can come on and use my forum and sell your stuff. I let people de-stash here all the time. No charge, absolutely free. All right, so these are going to be $4. And that is Miss Janie. All right, Miss Janie, you have a box. Okay. This was a salvaged item. So this is a piece of Grinch fabric. It is 20 by 10, which makes this what's called a fat eighth. So you could put this on a journal, about an 8.5 inch tall journal. You could get this on there, certainly. It's already book clothed, so it's already got tissue paper and everything on it, so it can be put on. Probably wouldn't work for a quilt at this point, but it will definitely work for a book. And we're going to do it for, since I know what I paid for this material, $3. $3, ladies. You got it, babe. All right, speaking of stuff that has been salvaged, I have 2 totes of stuff that has been salvaged. It's like all there is. I've gone through about 80% of what was left here. And I'm going to do a special sale for just that stuff, okay? That does not include the paper. I'm just talking about like physical stuff, okay? Not the paper. Speaking of the paper, I have manila tags. These are 4.5 by 2.25 manila tags, and there's 20 in each pack. So we're going to sell these off at, you know how expensive these things are. We're going to sell them for $3. $3 for the manila tags if anybody wants them. Make my money back someplace. Janie! No. Most of this was from the room. Gypsy. Later, JP. Red. Okay. Get a bigger one. Here we go. No, most of it was in the house. Hard to believe, right? Sandy, refresh. What?
She came late to the party.
Ah. Okay. What's next?
So Cindy wants a tab.
Got it. All right. So I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I'm not really doing a lot of shopping because I got a lot of stuff to do, but but I did find some stuff. This is from Noteworthy Juniors from SEI. And there's a little thing in here. Apparently this is some kind of a club set. So you've got some picture holders. You have something that tells you how to make a tag. Here's the tag stuff. There's some paper pockets and some stickers. Lots of stickers. You got some pockets to put things in. Some goals, more photos, some dividers. It's like a whole set, okay, of stuff. This would be cute. A nice little journal, or you could use this as a planner. But it's really nice. Cute little set. Lots of good goodies in it. And we're going to do the whole thing for $8. $8 on this one, please. It's like a smash book without the guidance. Red. You got. There you go. What is next? What is next? I do not know. All right, I have a pack of ephemera. I'm pretty sure that this is for based on what it is, I believe that this would be from let's see. Who is this from? I know who it's from. Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. I have some of it. What did I do with it? Stamperia. I think this is Stamperia. So I don't know if it's the full set or if it's a partial, but it's found salvaged item. For me, the bees are worth it, you know? So we're going to do this for $2. Because I have no idea if it's all there. But it is the chipboard set. And I believe it's Stamperia. Alrighty, and I see red. And purple and blue. And green, but I see red. Okay, that's up there. Next. Okay, I know this is a weird one, but this is from Doreen Vertrue, and it is a book of tarot cards, angel tarot cards. They're gilded silver, and they're just really pretty. Really nice imagery in them. In the box. If I can get them back in the box. Hold on. There we go. Half a deck at a time. Not much wear. And we're going to do this for $8. $8 for the Angel Tarot. Rose Ann. Okay, I have one of these, which is good because, you know, $2. So you get 3 of these to be happy. Do whatever you like whatever you do. They're the Mary Engelbright, princess of quite a lot of things. And I remain affectionately yours. You're going to get 3 of each plus 9 envelopes. I only have the one set. For $2. Let's do it for $2. $2. Gypsy. All right. Another one of those. I was going to put these in the shop, but I can't get them anymore. These are glue dot pens. You know, dot of glue, put things down for, you know, when you want a precision dot of glue. And we're doing them for $1. $1 piece. They dry clear. It doesn't matter what the color is. I got 2 packs. I did one just to test it, and it dries clear. So they're $1 a piece. If anybody wants one. I'm just going to put some stickers on it. Probably easier to write when they're flat, but you know what the hell. All right, we got Sash. In the books. Next, Steffi G. And Christine. Ugh. Gypsy. Red. And Nicole. One for Miss Gypsy. 2 for Miss Red. Okay, where did it go? Miss Nicole. This one's not been opened. Okay. All right. Yes, we are going to because we are about halfway through and I need a break too. All right. So we're going to take a 4-minute break, guys. Because I need to take some Excedrin. And I need to take my blood and all that other stuff. So I'm going to take my Excedrin. I got it, Red, but thank you. Yeah, I bought 2 packs of them. And I only used 2 of them to play with. So I had a few extra. All right. So we're going to take a quick break. So Hubbard can get up and do the potty thing too. 4 minutes. We'll be right back. Let's see. We're on our break. Yeah, cleaning's scary. All right. So give me just a few minutes, guys. I apologize, but Hubbard has to, and Gypsy's service dog needs to pee. Oh. Well, apparently so is mine. Yes, I hear you. All right. B, E, and A. R and K goes in the bottom. Okay. I know. Yeah. I like when I have my purse and we're out someplace and Mike's like, oh shit, I need a safety pin. I got this splinter. And I just whip into my purse and pull one out. Here you go. Oh shit, yeah, okay. Like everything's in that purse. They call it my Mary Poppins bag, right? All right, ladies, let's get back to this. Yeah. I have 4 of these. They're not all exactly the same, but they're pretty dang close. But there's a lot in there. You can see there's a lot. And there's like 2 or 3 of each one. Okay. $3. Miss Nicole. Maggie. All right.
Hey, Sandy,
Miss Maury.
here a minute, please.
Yep. Where are you?
You get thunder. We did.
Right?
We had rain for like 30 seconds earlier. Okay. So that's 3. I got 4, so I'm gonna put this one down there. Is it dark? Ooh, you're gonna get a good one. Not May rain. If it's dark, you know you're getting it. All right, I have 2 of these assorted Halloweeny napkins. At least, I think there's at least 2 of each in there. Maybe there might be like 1 of that one, but $2, $2 for these. I think these guys are funny. Getting 2 odd storms for 2 days. Wow. Miss Janie and Miss Maury. Okay. I can't freaking type. Okay. Here's an odd one. Now, this was outside during the fire, but for whatever reason, probably because it was in a bag and away from the fire, it does not smell. I have no idea how many of them are in there. I did not want to count them. I just know that these little suckers are expensive. So I'm going to do the whole bag for $5. $5 for the whole bag. You can have the whole stinking bag. Miss Jamie. And here's an interesting one. These are cloth, and there's 6 of them in a pack. And these are cloth tea bags. You can use them for crafting, or you can use them to make tea. It's entirely up to you. But we're going to do them for $2. $2. I'm going to go grab another tub. What's next? What tub is next? Next tub is blue and then green. Okay. All righty, let's go up here. Miss Jenny. More labels. Must have more labels.
Junie actually wants 3 if we have any left after.
Nicole.
Oh, no, you can check.
For Maggie. One for Red. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Janie. Okay. One for Nicole. One for Miss Maggie. One for Red. Okay. All right. I ordered these from Temu, guys. So this is another we're never going to see again. These are like sheer fabric, kind of glistening butterflies with little diamond bodies. There's 10 in each package, and we're going to do them for $2. $2. Miss Jeannie. Sash. Nicole. Arlene. And Miss Maggie. And Red. Okay, what's next? I don't know. I have to look at the thing. Oh. Oh my God. All right. So this is a brand new set of Faber-Castell gelatos. They were in the fire, so they're a little bit melted. They melted into the lids. So I can't sell them full price. So this would be 18 and change for all of these. So we're going to do them for $10. $10 for the brand new set of Faber-Castell gelatos. If anybody wants them. $10. Steffi G. Down there. Okay. Next. Well, here's a different one. It's a tray. It's a wooden tray. It's a balsa wood tray. And it is 9.5 inches. 9.5 inches. Each side is inside 5.5. So you got 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 9.5 inches across. It is just about 1 3/4 inches deep, and it's all balsa wood. So it is ready to be, painted and styled. And we're going to do this for, let's see, I paid $5 for it. We'll do it for $3. Boop. I'll do it for $3 for anybody who wants it. All right. Why am I on Top Chat again? YouTube, leave me alone. All right. I see Miss Red. All right, Miss Red. There you go. That'll be fun. All right. Now, these were in a music book. Now, the music pages are kind of dry and they're a little bit too old. But these were in fantastic, pristine condition. And I rescued them before they went into the vats. Because I'm sure they would have ended up coffee dyed or tea dyed or something. These beautiful prints are from a music book. They're not fragile, but they are vintage. This one is from Elothan. This one is from the Pirates of Penzance. And this one is HMS Pinafore. You get the idea? They're all musicals from Bernstein, I think. So you get 3 different ones in each pack. And we're going to do the packs for $4. I mean, this stuff is like you could frame these. These are that nice. Neighbors' dogs down the street are howling. And my dogs are looking at me going, what are you doing? New YouTube thing. Each time there is an internet interruption, even a slight YouTube sets. Yeah. Yeah. All right. These are staying with me. I have a buyer. I know somebody who'll buy them. She likes that kind of stuff. All right.
Go outside.
I have these. These are vintage style merchandise tags. I don't know how many is in each pack. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. There are 25 in each one. They are vintage style. I'm not guaranteeing that they're actually vintage, but they are the vintage style hanging clothing tags. And I'm a cuckoo person, so $1 a pack. Two of those for Miss Jane. In they go. See, Gypsy. Miss Nicole. Sash. Red, and Mari. Okay, now if you want to stabilize these, because they are perforated, if you want to stabilize these guys, you could just Mod Podge like tissue paper to the back, and it stabilizes them very nicely. Just as a little, FYI. Sash, Miss Mari, Gypsy, Red, and Nicole. Yes, Pretty Washy works too. One more for you, Red. I got you. But yeah, if you don't want to disturb the back and you want to keep that for like writing and you want to decorate it on the front, you could just put like tissue paper on the back and it works really well. Or decoupage napkin onto the front. Come on. We all know how this works, right? All right, so we're going to put these. I'm going to put a ticket on one of them so I know what they are. $1, $1, $1. Whew. See, I do this all the time, and then when I put them in the shop, I have to take those tags off because it's not what I sell it for in the shop because I got to pay the fees, What's next? I don't know. I just have this, when it's just me, I can just pull stuff, but when Hubbard's helping, I have to behave myself, and do it by the list. Okay. This is a 12 by 12 inch Martha Stewart scoreboard. It is the 1-inch size. And ready for this? It has its original scoring tool. Okay? It does not have the envelope piece. All right? But, hey, beggars can't be choosers. And we can't, demand everything. Oh, my God. Hold on a second. It's been in Vegas too long. It's got stripper herpes. It's got some stripper herpes. We're trying to get those off of there. Okay, I think I've gotten all the stripper herpes off. Oh, wait, there's one there. Okay, that one over
One
there.
on the left.
Shut up! They're all over me now because I brushed it off. Shush. All right. So this is your 12 by 12 inch scoreboard. Sorry I didn't get this cleaned up beforehand, guys. I apologize. I just pulled it yesterday. I found a whole box of stuff a whole tub of stuff I haven't even looked through yet. And I was like, scoreboard. And then I picked it up and it rattled and I went, because, finding these things with the scoring tools are ridiculous. All right. So Martha Stewart 12 by 12 scoreboard. We're going to do this one for $6. $6, guys. $6. Jamie had me waiting. There. Okay. Got you, babe. Well, it's nice to have the bigger one if you're, depending upon what kind of crafting you do and stuff. Like I make boxes and, gift boxes and stuff like that. One of my sidelines is I do like party favors and things. And if you've got a cut, I've got a lady who called, she reached out to me and she said, could you make bigger Matchbox than the ones, that I make out of the die? And I was like, yeah, I can hand cut them. She's like, I need like 200 of them. And I was like, that's no problem. As long as you give me time. How much, she's like, well, I need them in the fall. Yeah, I can cut 200 of those, but I need the big scoreboard to do it. All right. Because I love you guys. I'm going to verify it right now that there are actually 2 in there. 2 and only 2. Yes, that one is got 2 in it. This one feels a little light. Yep. All right. So one of these has 2 and the other one only has 1. So what we're going to do is
Separately.
the one that has 2 in it, which is this one, is $8. The one with 1 is $4. Okay. A has 2, B has 1. Yes, it was a creative. It was a creative cover story. On the weekends, I'm a stripper. You never know. These are if you have a Cricut cutting machine. If you don't have a Cricut cutting machine, these aren't going to work for you. And it's an electric machine, so you would need to have a, All right, Miss Steffi. We'll see if this one makes it to you. Last time Steffi bought maps, UPS ate them. All right, I'm going to put this one away. Nobody wants it. Throw it in the thing. And I have, we're going to check this one. Yep, they're in there. 2 in here. These are the half size. So these are the ones that are 12 by 6. And we're going to do this pack for $6.
Jersey wants to know what they're used for.
I told her.
Okay.
Miss Steffi. By the way, guys, I'm going to put a poll in the Facebook group for you to let me know if anybody is interested in, the actual Cricut cartridges, because I know you can still use them on the newer machines, and I know that you can use them on the old machines. And a lot of people want to go back to the old because they don't like having all of their stuff, kind of locked up. So if you would be interested in getting some of the old Cricut cartridges and stuff, let me know. I'm going to put a poll in the group because I have about 6 boxes of them, but I don't want to bring them up here and try and sell them if nobody wants them. You know what I mean? That's just a waste of all of our time.
Honey, did you see that stuff you wanted to small man?
Yes, I already did that.
Okay. And the die cut machine shims?
What kind of shims, honey? Janie says it's raining. It is officially raining in Arizona. Well, go outside and run around. Or not. No, no, Janie, not you. Not unless you have your bubble suit on. Good Lord. She'll step outside and break everything.
And the bubble suit if she runs into a cactus.
Yeah, in a bubble suit. She'll break the bubble suit if she runs into a cactus.
It's Arizona after all.
Oh, so you're looking for something to shim. Like sometimes the die won't cut, so you want to put like an extra shim in there. Honey, use anything. I use, I'll send it to you. I use a sheet of laminate, hot laminate that I've laminated. Just laminated it to itself, and it works great as a shim. I'll send you one. Let me make myself a note. Send Arlene, the white trash shim. Okay. That's what I call it. I call it my white trash shim. Okay.
Oh, that's a paint stick.
It's a paint stick. We used to joke. We had a camper, guys. This thing was sad. Somebody had used it as storage before we got it, and we got it for free. I hauled this thing home very carefully because the ball, the piece that hooks to the ball on the truck was rusted. And so it wasn't actually, the only thing holding this thing on was it was balanced on the ball and it had the chains. That was it. I drove home very slowly with it. I got you, babe. We'll get it. Me and Mike and the kids, when they were all younger, we rebuilt this entire camper. He rebuilt the roof, and we had to redo the brake lines, and all the electric had to be redone, and the kids had to clean the mattresses really, really good. And we literally went through the whole thing. And then it was kind of a joke because it looked like crap, but inside it looked like a small 50s diner, but the outside it was kind of beat up. But we used to joke, like, how many white trash points can we get with this thing? Well, let's string up a rope from there, from the trailer to that tree, and we'll hang up some clothes and get some shotgun or solo cup lights. You know, we were joking around about it one time, and somebody pulled in an old school bus painted purple, and we went there, won all our points right there. White trash millionaire. Yes, yeah, I like crazy bitch. Matter of fact, the first date Mike and I ever went on, he walked me to my car, and I turned my car on to warm it up and forgot that I had that turned up really loud on a CD in my car. Yeah. All right. What do we got? I have one Ranger non-stick craft sheet. That's right. Reusable, multi-purpose, heat resistant. This is from Ranger.com. One sheet, 15 by 8 inches. It's like a Teflon heat resistant worksheet. And we're going to sell this one off for $7. Miss Janie. Hey, Miss Janie, do you want this in the package, or, if I can get it easier into a smaller package by, folding it in a different way, is that okay? You have two with holes? Oh, black stone cherry. Okay, no package, sure. Okay. Just if it makes it easier sometimes, I like to try and condense it as much as I can. I have one Paper Studios corner rounder, sells for $6.99. This is the 5mm. So it makes it like that. And we're going to do this one for $3. $3 for the corner rounder. Jersey, not a problem. You ask us and we'll tell you exactly what stuff is. Someone drank all your coffee? Holy crap, catch them. This one, let me see if I have one. Oh, it's possible I have one. I may have given them all away, but I will look. Nope, I have given this style all away, I believe. Yeah, this one is, I don't want to open it because it's brand new package. Oh, Sandy's got one.
I'll get it after the show.
Let me grab a piece of paper. So with this one, Steph, all you do is put the paper in there like that and then punch, which it's not going to punch, you know. It's harder to punch paper than it is cardstock, but, you know, you just put it in there like that. And some people swear that this is easier when you have like you're putting a flap down and you've got like spots coming up. Some people say this one's easier to get it. But that's what that is. Okay. No, just right there. You just press right there. Okay. We're putting that down. We're past that corner rounder, guys. All right. Okay. So the next one comes in two parts. Let me get the parts. Where's the other part? It's around here. It's around here. It's around here. Okay, so this is a set from McGill. This is a cushion surface. So it's like a foam mat. And then you have these tools. And, you know, hello. Okay, so you have your tools. And what this does is you like cut, like, you know, your punches that you do your flower petals out of, like your flower punch. And then you use this and it brings them up and makes them look more natural. So we have the pieces with this cute little piece and this thing. And I'm going to do it as a set. And I'm going to do it for $6. $6 on this one. $6. $3, Jen. You need the corner rounder? You got it. Okay. McGill flower making tools. And the first person I see is Miss Mari. Make us some pretty flowers. Oh. Okay, this one is totally a Patty Ann thing. I have some blending stumps from Artist Loft. There's 5 stumps in there. These are for like blending chalk, blending pencils, that kind of thing. That's what they're for. Yeah, you never have too many corner rounders. That's for shit sure. Because sometimes I'll sit here and go through like 3 corner rounders if I find one that will round the corner. You know? But we got some stumps here. And we're going to sell a pack for $2. $2 on the stumps. I'll come up with something for you, Arlene. All right, we're going to put that away because I'm sure Patty Ann will pick that up later. I have a set of American Craft Candy Shop metallic gel pens. Acid-free and non-bleeding, super smooth. 5-pack. These look like candy colors. You got like a gold and a silver, and then like a brown and a blue and like a burgundy. And so we're going to do these for $3. $3. If anyone is interested. I have a Cricut spatula. A spatula for $3. $3 for the Cricut spatula. Huzzah, the spatula. Steffi G. Why am I doing that? I already put it on here. See, I'm losing my mind. Okay. Now this one is kind of, I'm going to be honest, this one's a specialty thing. Not everybody's going to be interested in this one. This is called 5 Little Dippers. Go ahead, Arlene. 5 Little Dippers. They're 1 milliliter each. This is for wet and dry measurements for pigments, embossing powders, mica flakes, adhesives, things like that. And you get a little 5-pack of those little suckers. And we're going to do that for $1. $1. If anybody feels the need for some little dippers. You know, I have a set of mixing spoons that hubby and I bought on vacation a couple of years back. One is a pinch. Another one is a smidge. And what was the third one? A dash. A pinch, a smidge, and a dash. All right, nobody wants the little dippers. Nobody wants that little dipper. All right, I have 1 paint palette. So you can look professional. Wait, I need a brush. One paint palette. We're going to sell this paint palette I've got here for $2. $2. $2. Dos caneros. Yes, if you want to, if you want to play Bob Ross, just take this little palette. We'll make a little tree. $2 for the paint palette. Don't want your little dipper. I know, right? No, okay, we're moving on. What? Is that a me, Sandra? See, she doesn't get it. You have to say me. Oh, why do I keep her? Oh, yeah. I promised a dead woman. All right, we're going to do AB here, guys. And I'm going to cut this piece of paper in half. Ish. There's my scissors. I'll tell you, I have 1,000 pairs of scissors. I bought this one like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's my go-to. I love this pair of scissors. I don't know why. All right, we have two of the big Marvies, okay? A is this one. It does that. Or not. I may have to have hubby take a look at this. There we go. Yeah. All right, screw it. This one hubby has to look at. Let's take a look at the other one. I make hubby fix things.
What's wrong?
That one doesn't want to spin properly. I love that sound. It does this to your paper. Anyway, let's do it for $5. If anybody's interested. If not, I'll keep it. It's fun. Yeah, it's sort of like embossing. But you got to really turn this sucker. They're hard to turn. Jersey. Miss Gypsy, you got it. If I can get the other one fixed, we'll see it again at another time. It came off the track. Hubbard has to fix it. I made him. I had my little, my sidekick, and I was running a die through it, and it was. It was when I was cutting all of these little reinforcers for the last sale, and it got jammed, and Hubbard took that sucker apart. I was like, and I need that die.
Save the die.
Save the die. Screw the machine.
Okay, that's all I need. Rip it apart.
Right? All right. I have this, guys. This is from Provocraft. It's called Bits and Pieces, storage for all your tiny bits and pieces. It is a set of 12 2-inch by 7/8 of an inch. So they're 7/8 of an inch thick, and they're 2 inches across. Little containers, aluminum tins, snapping lids for easy access, clear tops for quick identification. I have not opened it. It is still in the original sealed package. 12 of them in there. And we're going to sell this little sucker for, I don't know, where is it? It's on the list here someplace. $4. $4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Anyone for some bits and pieces? Where's JP? No?
They are empty containers.
Yes, they're empty. Yeah, empty. Why am I on Top Chat again?
I don't know. I'm not live chat.
I hate YouTube sometimes. Okay, moving on. That in the bin. What's next? Steffi. For Jen P. Yes, ma'am. Where are we? All right. This is the big boy. It's quiet.
Quiet.
This is not one of those. This did not come out of that set. This one is $4. It's 4 inches, $4. So we've had the 2-inch, we had the 3.5 inch. This is the 4. No, I'm keeping my big brayer then. It's fine. All right, that's the third one. This is the last tub we have, guys. And then we're going to do that big giveaway. The rain stopped. Well, that sucks. Okay. Ooh, I find these every now and then. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bo Dabra. Let's take a look. Oh, it comes with some stuff. There's some ribbon in there. That's the Bo Dabra. There's ribbon. That's cool. Came with stuff. Instructions. Bo Dabra. Make some bows. Make big bows. Make wreaths. You can have a good old time. Do some swags. Whatever it is. You ready? Bo Dabra. $6. $6 for the Bo Dabra. This is a vintage one, too. It's got the VHS tape in it. I love Bo Dabra, but I make bows, with a fork. If not, it's cool. These sell in my shop all day long. Okay, I put it in the shop. $10. Okay. I really should check my sugar. All right, I have an eye punch. This is a multi-hole punch. This does not set eyes. It just cuts holes. But this is really good for like chipboard and stuff, okay? And you have different size holes that you can cut. There are, I think, 6 different sizes. Yes, 6 different sizes from 0.8 inches to 1/4 of an inch. So from 2 to 6 millimeters, okay? And you can do holes. This does not set eyelets. It only cuts holes. But it's a good tool if you're like doing leather or something like that, or doing a lot of book cloths and things. $4 for this one if anybody is interested. $4. I use mine all the time. $4. Miss Janie. Yeah, this will work in the clay too. All right. You guys asked for them and I found them. Recollections. Anti-static bags. These are the bags that you want when you're doing your embossing, to get the grease and stuff off, so that the embossing powder doesn't stick where it's not supposed to. And we're doing these for $3. Miss Maggie, you got the other one. I'm cheap. I just use an old sock with, stuff in it. What? I'm cheap. Okay. Tammy Time 360. Hello and welcome. Fantastic. You're a crafter. We like crafters. All right. I have a silicone mat. This one is from Imagine Crafts, and it is 18 by 15 inches of silicone. Yes. This is non-stick, non-burn. You guys know the deal. And we're going to do this one for $5. Soon as Hubbard gets it in there. Uber, could you put in the $5, please? Thank you. Silicone craft mat, $5, 15 by 18 inches. If anybody wants one. Easy to clean. So for mixed media and stuff, this is a fantastic option. Paper craft journals and paint pouring. Fantastic. I like to paint pour. I haven't done it in years though, because my studio's been filled with somebody else. But now she's gone, so I'll probably do some more. All right. Anybody want a silicone mat? If not, all right, we're moving. I'm putting a price tag on it and we're moving. Because y'all know that I can't stand that, sit there and whine stuff. All right. I have not had these in a while, but I got them. Craft sponges. That's right. Haven't had them in for a while. $1 a piece, guys. Craft sponges for $1. $1. Oh, honey, you just pour it. Wiggle it around. You gotta wiggle it just a little bit. Drop in some 3-in-1 oil and hit it with your fire. Steffi G, you want one? I'm giving you one, baby. It's going in the bin. Here it goes. Oh, cut it into fourths. That's what I do. I cut mine into fourths and I use them for mixed media and stuff. Love them. Okay. Anybody else? No. All right. Your dog likes to eat them. Yeah. All right, craft sponges. Ready? Here we go. Adrianac. This is your applicators, your felt for your alcohol inks. Look, you picture a young Timmy on there when he was young. For $4, $4 on these if you're interested. $4, ladies. I see Nicole chasing the dog around the house. Give me that! Give it to me! Look, it is. It's Timmy when he was a baby. All right, nobody? Fantastic. Here we go. Moving on. What's next? Okay, that. All right, these are the square ink blenders. Does not have Timmy's face on it, but they are, from Ranger. And we're going to do these ones for $4. So it includes 2 pads and the base. For your ink dabbing pleasure. Miss Rose Ann. This one's like loose. I'm giving it to you. Don't weird out if it gets there and it's open. I'll fix it. Whale tail punch or just the whale tail cuts? All right, nobody on this one? Okay. So this is my last official item for today. And these are $3. These are the refills for those. $3. I don't have the punch. I can look and see if I can find one. But I got to tell you, to be honest, there's a waiting list on that one. There's a waiting list on the die, too. You want the other dauber, too? Okay. Yes, I can cut you some. Do you want any specific color or style, or do you just want a random handful? Random. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see if I might actually have some whale tail. It's a punch. It's like this shape. We'll find out. So look for this one, Jennifer. Okay. Okay. So Jennifer spots for me. She finds like sales and stuff around town, and she also has like a huge amount of craft stuff that I go and I shop her supplies. And so yeah, this is the one we're looking for, Jennifer. If you can find this one, let me know. whenever that comes in. Yes, it's a tab punch. Everybody needs it. So if you've got any, Jennifer, you tell me. We'll make some money. All right, let me look here real quick. See, it's a big list. Everybody wants them. Let me see if I have. I don't know if I have any in the shop. It says I have some in the shop in just rainbow color, and they're cut out of adhesive paper. So if you just go to the shop and put in tab, it'll take you to the link in there. Thank you, my dear. I have no idea why they stopped making it. Oh, I just take people and put them on the list. There's 23. But yeah, check there, and then I'll look. I'll do some randoms. Like, what color schemes do you work in, Red? Like, do you like blacks and grays? Do you work vintage? See, of course, now you're here, Patty Ann. All colors? Okay. All right, I will check that for you. And it might not come up because it might, but it's like 50. You get like 50 tabs, and it's like $3. So there might be some in the shop. If not, blacks and grays. Do you want decorated ones too, like black and gray, like decorated paper, or just flat paper? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Rose, I did. Okay. So let me make sure I get everybody on this list, because I have a waiting list for this. There's like 6 people already on it. So let's make sure we get everybody else on here. All right. So Janie's on there. Actually, I think Janie's already on that list. I'll check, but I'm gonna write your name down anyway. I think I have put you on there before. Yeah. Red is the one that asked, so she would be the next person on. Bless you.
Thank you.
Tammy. Nicole. They're on a waiting list for the whale tail punch. I have a waiting list because I come across them every now and then. So if I come across it, then, you know, I call the next person on the list and go, hey, I've got one. Do you want it? And if they say no, I move on to the next person. So, all right. So I need to send Arlene a white trash shim. Red needs some whale tails in blacks and grays. Then I have Janie's already, I'm sure Janie's already on the list, but I wrote her down anyway. Red, and then Tammy and Nicole.
Where's the cat? In
So you ordered it and it cuts it in half. Okay, so is it, hold on. Is it this style where it's like the half punch? Okay, if it's this style, where it does the half punch, what you have to do is, yes, you have to fold the paper narrow, like no wider than the punch itself. My scissors. And then you have to kind of put it in there. This is not going to go in because it's all wavy. Yeah, that's not going to go in because it's all wavy. So for this kind of a punch, you guys have seen me do this a couple of times. You put it in and just put it below where the fold should be. So it's just literally just a, look at this. So you want to just like have a little space there between your paper and the top, and then punch, and it will not cut the top, and it gives you that tab, okay? I know it's a pain in the butt, but you know, we just did Friday night, we did Tabapalooza, guys. Go watch the video or watch the craft with me, because we made like so many tabs just using like corner punches, you know? So we did like just your corner rounders, and we did like some fancy punches, and we did like a ticket punch, and we did like more fancy punches. So, you know, all of these are just corner rounders, guys, different corner rounders. And we did a whole bunch of them. Go watch, there's 2 videos. One is the craft with me from this last Friday. So the most recent craft with me. And then the other one is called Tabapalooza. And we did a whole bunch of tabs on that one. Just using like these 3 punches. So go check that one out. And there it is, Tabapalooza. That's the video. Go check it out. So I know I have Janie on that list. I now have Red on the list. I'm adding Tammy Time 360 and Nicole all to the list for the whale tail. Okay, so I will have you on there. If I get, you know, if I get a hold of them, then I will reach out and let you know that I have one. And you never know, because I find them all the time. Well, because I travel all over the damn country. All right. So that's it, guys. So what we're going to do now is I am going to have you guys put in a number. Let's see. Number 1 to 50. No repeats. Let's see. Police yourselves, please. 1 number only. Okay. This is
Goodness.
Wait. Y'all just rushing through. Okay. So I need a number 1 through 50 with no repeats. I need you guys to police yourself, please. And 1 number only per person. No, like multiple numbers. 1 number per person. And it's going to be for a giveaway that is actually sponsored by our very own Arlene. So I'm going to go ahead and get the go in here. And there you go. Now, it will be the closest without going over. Been sitting here for almost 3 hours and I haven't had my phone on the charger because I'm an idiot. All right. we're going to reset that. We're going to go in here. 50. Did I say right? Yes. Okay. Go to 10. All right. Mari, somebody already has 42, babe. Change your number. All right. I'm going to put the stop in here in a second. So if you want to get in on this, make sure that you put in your number. Right now, I have 12, 19, 33, 11, 27, 37, 22, 42, 15, 39, 8, 39. Red, give me a different number. Well, don't put in a number then. It's not for that book. But you sent the giveaways, though. You can't do that. All right, let's get rid of this one. Red, I'm just going to remove the previous one. Thank you. All right, guys. I think Jennifer has 11. Red, give me another number. I have 12, 19, 33, 11, 27, 37, 22, 42, 15, 39, 8. And Red's going to give me another number. Red, I know. It's okay. There's always one person who guesses like everybody else's number. It's cool.
What is your deal?
9. All right, that looks good. All right, guys, I'm putting in the stop. Let's do this. All right, I have in the random number generator 1 through 50. I'm hitting the button. It is number 38. That is the closest without going over. I'm going to see if there's anybody who has 38. I don't see it. I see the closest without going over is Miss Roseanne. Can I get that verified, please? Thank you. All right, Miss Roseanne. Arlene sent me this little bag of goodies, and she said, you know, do it as a giveaway or whatever. So it is, there's like envelopes and pictures and flashcards and other kind of flashcards, and there's stamps in here, and there's some cigar bands in here, and I think that's a vintage matchbook cover. Anyway, so there's all kinds of really cool little goodies in here, and Miss Arlene sent it and said, you know, do whatever I want with it. Use it as a giveaway. So that's what we're going to do. And we are going to be giving this one to Roseanne. Fabu. All right. So that's it for me today, guys. That's all I have today. I know it's weird, but that's all I have today. And so I'm going to be doing billing. I'm going to start in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So figure about 6:30 because I got to eat dinner. 6:30 my time, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30 across the country. I should be done by say 9 o'clock my time, which will be midnight on the East Coast. So if you pay before noon tomorrow, I will ship your stuff tomorrow. I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's a 7-pocket mini 1-page wonder. I don't remember what it was, but that's what we're doing. Check out the Tabapalooza video. Also, if you are so inclined, check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel because it's going to tell you everything that I've got going on. It gives you my entire schedule. I am live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 10:15 Pacific Standard Time, and on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7, 8, 9 across the country. And on Sunday, we're here at 10:15 in the morning for the game. We play Sunday Fun Day. And so we do an art therapy, we do craft with me, and we do mixed media. So we have all kinds of fun stuff that we do together. And we're currently working on a detective Sherlock Holmes, and we're calling it the I'm calling it a journal album because it's kind of a mashup between a journal and an album, a scrapbooking album. So we're doing that. I have a sale, usually on or around the 7th of every month. We shoot for the 7th of every month, but if it's in the middle of the week, we try to move it. Now, next month, it will be on Saturday because that's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So it'll be on Saturday. And but we are live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings. Also, I'm known to occasionally just pop on for the hell of it. So make sure that you subscribe and hit that all button. So hit the bell and then hit all. Okay, so you don't miss me. Check out my Facebook group. There's links in the description below. That's going to get you into the group where, this fantastic, awesome group of ladies that come into my lives on the regular. That is where they share their art and, their lives and just fantastic stuff. We hear somebody had a baby. Here's my baby's picture. We get my daughter got married. We get all that stuff and we all share it together. I also travel. So if you want to know when I'm traveling and what direction I'm heading, because maybe you want to meet up, do some shopping. I always love to scaventure with my friends. You can find that information in my schedule, which is on my community tab or over at the Facebook group. Now, if you want some free digitals, check out my Ko-Fi. Otherwise, head on over to my Patreon and give me a little love. That's all I ask. Until the next time, stay hydrated, stay inside, stay well, my friends. I love you guys, and I will see you real soon. Okay? Bye. My birthday, June 7th. That's why I picked the 7th of the month, because that means every year on my birthday, I get to hang out with you guys.
6 months after me.
Yeah, I'm younger than her. She's an old fart. Bye.
That's the last thing you left him with?